Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
From dances to memes to trends and laughs. It's no secret that social media has become a big part of life for a lot of young Aussies.
So how would you feel if you couldn't use it till you turned 16?
I feel frustrated that I have to wait longer.
I personally think that's a good thing.
I think 16 is a little long.
Recently, this guy, Australia's opposition leader Peter Dutton, has said that if he gets elected, he's going to ban anyone under 16 from using social media.
But this is one of those issues where we can try and help protect kids online.
And it's not just him. The government says it's on board with the age restrictions.
I think that 16 is a reasonable age.
And so does South Australia's Premier.
To limit the harm of social media on our children.
So what is going on?
As you probably already know, there are some definite negatives to social media.
A random person could just try to add you, then you accidentally add them.
I think that sometimes there can be very disturbing stuff. If one person posts something really fun and then another person sees that, they might be a little bit upset that they're not doing that.
Yeah, there's cyberbullying, the inappropriate content, and of course the FOMO. Social media can pressure us to look or act in a certain way,
Making us feel like everyone is having more fun than us.
And experts say one of the biggest problems with social media is that it's designed to be addictive. When we see fun posts or notifications, likes and comments, our brain releases this thing called dopamine, which is a feel-good hormone. And because we enjoy that feeling, it can make it harder to switch off. Social media hasn't been around that long, so we don't really know what sort of long-term effects it's having on young people's brains. But it does have a lot of people worried.
In fact, just last week, this guy, the US Surgeon General Vivek Murthy, said that social media apps should come with a health warning. You know, similar to the type of warnings you see for cigarettes.
While a lot of people are in favour of an age limit, no one's quite sure how it would work. And some aren't convinced that it would work.
Some kids may find a way to get around the restrictions and just get in even if they're not 16.
Some kids are really smart about this stuff.
And some reckon a ban could be a bad thing.
You'll ban people who have used social media as an escape, use social media for good, use social media for work or just communicating with other people.
Leo is 16 and he started his own news channel called 6 News when he was 11 years old.
Now, I'd just like to start by asking, why is your focus on the Murdoch media empire?
Without social media, I wouldn't have been able to grow as 6 News has, and the interviews we've gotten with 3 prime ministers.
He worries that if kids are kept off social media until 16, they wouldn't have the same opportunity to be creative or have their voices heard.
Whether it's young kids going into things like sports or, in my case, obviously, which is pretty unique, journalism or comedy or whatever, that is just going to be something completely blocked.
Some say the best way to keep kids safe on social media is to teach them how to use it responsibly, while others say it's better to switch off. So, what do you think?
I know that a lot of people can be very obsessed with it.
You can text your friends and the location can also be a positive because if you ever get lost, then people know where you are.
Ultimately, I feel like it's up to the parents' decision to whether or not their child can have social media.